This is a really good question. What happens if you don't settle? Can they bully? Yes, they can. They can do that. They don't usually do things like slowing the payments or missing payments because that sort of ineptitude just sort of happens anyway. But some things that they will do to sort of put the screws to people is if the injured worker has a light duty release, they will offer them like a BS light duty job and say, here, if your doctor approves it, you have to give it a shot. And if you don't give it a shot, we can suspend your benefits. Or they'll just say, hey, we have this light duty job for her. Now, these jobs can be complete made up crap, like sitting and counting paper clips. Now, we've had some recent case law that has helped with that, but they can still do it. They can even offer them a job someplace that is not with the employer. There is a service out there, and what they'll do is they'll find places for injured workers to go volunteer, like churches or, some sort of charity places doing these things that had nothing to do with their original job. And sometimes we can get that scrapped and sometimes we cannot. But it's just, it's a lot of nonsense that they can pull. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll say at the mediation, but we had light duty job for them. And it's like, you haven't had light duty for them for 2 years. I don't buy it, but it's a bargaining chip. And yeah, the claim won't remain open forever. They will lose patients. They will put the screws to you. They could, what they could do is file for, like a change in treating physician, say this person isn't getting better, or change in condition and get it before the judge and try to get the person to a different doctor so that, they can get them released. So the claim's not going to just go on forever. And that's why when I tell people to settle, like, I know, hey, this is where we're headed and this is where it's going. This is what's going to happen. I know where the train is headed. I can see where it's going. They don't just let you sit on there for benefits up to 350 weeks from the date of the accident, which is what we call the cap for when you're on light duty.